This is a laser. And check it out, wherever I click, it follows my mouse. It's so accurate that I can just click these rocks to delete them. And of course, it's extremely destructive. Oh. What is it doing? Why is he spinning? So yes, in this video, I'm going to be showing you how I made this orbital laser that tracks your mouse. This tutorial isn't actually too complicated, but you'll need all the tools, and the only costly material you'll need is plastic. You'll need about 1,000 of these blocks, so that's about 6,000 gold. As always, make sure your block settings are the same as mine. And we're going to start this tutorial around the middle of the plot. Okay, so you can place down any type of block here, and then copy my dimensions here by scaling a 42 by 42 square. So as you can see on the right, it should say 42 to 42. Let's find the middle of this block by clicking it with the scale tool, and you can see how the orange dot shows the middle of the block. So hover your mouse over the orange dot and then switch to your build tool, and then place another block there. And then copy me here by scaling 20 blocks up. And then we have to make another platform, so just make a little platform here. And then when you did that, delete the part that's connecting both platforms. Okay, we're gonna do the same thing and find the middle of this part and place another block there. And then scale that block up so that it says 2, 4, 2. Alright, grab a harpoon and then rotate it 3 times 90 degrees. And then switch to 15 degrees and rotate it once. Place it on the part. And now you can delete the part. Okay, let's build the main mechanic. So place some hinges so that they connect to the tip of the harpoon. So make sure it looks like this. And then do this 3 more times so that it covers all 4 sides of the tip of the harpoon. Okay, now switch to a plastic block and place one in the middle of this. I'm gonna paint it green, but you don't have to do this. Okay, make this part 6 by 6. And then place another plastic block on top. Set your scale to 0.95 and then scale it like this so that it makes a thin block in the middle. Okay, then set your scale to 1000 and scale it up twice. It might take a couple tries, but you're trying to get this number. And then place a block on this side and then another block a half down. This is another block that I'm gonna paint, but you don't have to paint it. Okay, so we need to go up there. So I think the easiest way to do this for the majority of people watching is to wear a jetpack, turn on collision, make sure you turned off anchor mode, and place a jet on the jetpack. So then just click the jet, and you'll be flying. Once you got a little bit above the top, unactivate your jet and hold the jump button. This will make you slowly descend, so once you're under the top, anchor your jet. Turn off anchor mode, now place a plastic block on the top, and move it down 1 step. And then place another block on top of that one, set your scale to 0.95, and make a thin block like before. But this time, scale it 1 time downwards. Alright, set your scale back to 1000, and then again we're going to scale up twice. And once you did that, go ahead and unanchor your jet, and continue to fly up to the top. And then again place a block on top, and move it down once. But this part's a bit different. Place a block on top, and set your scale to 0.5. And then scale it so that it's centered like this. Okay, and then paint it red to give it that laser color. And then scale it down once. And then once again, set your scale to 1000 and scale it up twice. Okay, now you can finally unanchor your jet and fall back down. So then walk to the center of this platform and put your camera under the map. Now you're going to have to use your travel tool and make a big selection. And this is supposed to select all your blocks, so make sure all your blocks are selected. Okay, and then unselect your jetpack, and then the jet. And so you should be flying. And when you're about this high up, set your travel scale to 1000. And this is a tricky part, so if you don't get it right, then just save and reload and try to do it again. So what you want to do is move everything up 6 times. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then let go. And then set your scale to 500 and move down once. Land here and make a small platform on the side. And then place a portal here so that we can get up here later. I think this is a good time to remind you to save because the next parts are going to be a little tricky. Okay, select all and deselect these blocks. And then deselect the harpoon last. And then turn off anchor and collision. And then select all these hinges, make them invisible. Then select the 2 platforms and this, and make those 50% transparency and collision off. Place 2 delay blocks next to each other, and then place 2 switches like this, and then delete the first switch. Use your bind tool to connect the delay blocks to each other, so that if you activated it, they would loop each other. Then connect the delay blocks individually to the harpoon, and then set the delay block time to 0 or 0.05. Okay, now you can fall back down and place a portal here. Alright, so you're basically done with the tracking part, so you should save your build here. So you can test it by flicking the switch, then going back through the portal, and then start clicking things. And as you can see, it just tracks my mouse. So yeah, you can stop the tutorial here if you just want this, but you can add dynamite at the top if you want to be a god at PvP. Alright, so that's the glitch. But if you want to see some funny clips of me trolling people with this, then keep watching. If you found this video useful, consider subscribing and watching my other videos for cool glitches like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.